Just a month after 9/11, President Bush created the Office of Homeland Security, pledging to spare no effort in stopping the next terrorist attack.
We're going to be ongoing and relentless.
In the 9 years since, there has been no major attack, but the government has spent hundreds of billions of dollars creating a sprawling top-secret intelligence complex, which the Washington Post concludes is bloated and inefficient.
Overlapping agencies doing overlapping things.
Reporter Dana Priest led a 2-year investigation that's revealed mind-boggling numbers. There are now 3,200 government organizations and private firms working on homeland security, counterterrorism, and intelligence. 854,000 people hold top-secret security clearances. And analysts publish 50,000 intelligence reports every year. But the newspaper found the effort to be so unwieldy and so secretive that no one knows how much money it costs, how many programs exist, or exactly how many agencies do the same work.
It didn't give me great comfort to hear the government itself saying we really don't have our arms around what we've built.
So the people in charge of administering this big complex, even they don't know how big it is.
Right, that's right.
For example, take terrorist financing. Cutting off the flow of cash to terror networks like Al-Qaeda is the first line of defense, and the Treasury Department has historically led that effort. Now, the Post analysis reveals there are 51 federal organizations and military commands all tracking terror financing, and many are not sharing their information with one another. Since 9/11, 33 complexes have been built for top-secret intelligence work. 17 million square feet of space, the size of 3 new Pentagons. Despite the broad buildup, terrorists have still slipped through. Nidal Hassan at Fort Hood and the so-called underwear bomber in Detroit. But analysts point out other planned attacks have been uncovered. An Al-Qaeda plot to blow up transatlantic flights in 2006, and the plot by Najibullah Zazi to bomb New York subways.
There have been dozens of attacks, plots, terrorist networks that have been not only discovered but foiled in the post-9/11 world.
Now, the government insists some of the redundancies are necessary, but there is also wide agreement the system has gotten too big. The challenge now is to cut the waste without increasing the risk. Katie?
And Bob, of course, the big issue that surfaced after 9/11 was that all the various intelligence agencies weren't sharing information. Has that improved?
Well, it has. Many cases now find the agencies sharing very effectively. There was a clear failure, of course, at Fort Hood. The biggest problem now, though, is the sheer crush of information. So much is being collected that analysts are increasingly challenged to sort through all of the noise to find the real leads. And a clogged system is a threat in its own right. Katie?
All right. Bob, we're in Washington. Thanks so much, Bob.